Good morning and welcome to your daily morning horoscope for Monday, August 17th, 2026 Aries. It won't be surprising if you're frustrated with a close friend or partner who's far less ambitious than you. The energy of the day might prompt you to see the dynamic ways of reaching goals and achieving success. Others who are passive or fearful may be difficult for you to understand, yet people have to do things in ways that are best for them. Taurus, see about using your good relationships with friends and loved ones to get future groups going. You're probably feeling great and the idea of socializing appeals to you. See about inviting people over for a supper or playing cards. When possible, if you're feeling especially lively, some sports may be just what needs to get going. Do whatever it takes to have fun and get some fresh air in your lungs. Gemini, if you lack a regular exercise routine, today is a great day to remember that. Exercise doesn't have to exhaust you or hurt. Each activity such as walking or yoga is excellent in the ways to stay healthy. Play a sport that appeals to you and you combine fun with exercise. Even dancing is a fantastic means of exercise. Find something that works for you. Cancer, put your ambition into action today. The day's aspect should find you feeling energetic and positive, so take steps to achieve your goals. Nothing will happen if you don't actively pursue them. The years can pass quickly and you don't want to be sitting in a rocker wondering what if or why didn't I. Trust yourself and do what it takes. Everything starts with just one step. Leo, don't hesitate when it comes to taking on a project or making plans. Extra energy will complete your organizational skills, making a combination that is handling anything at any time. Write down your plans and goals to help stay focused, to get rid of things you will never use, and consider donating these items since there's probably someone who needs them. Virgo, today should go well for you. Expect to feel a renewed energy and fresher perspective, especially concerning anything work related. Make the most of this by finishing projects that have been stilled or organizing your desk or closet. Feel confident that you can handle any task quickly. When everything is taken care of, make plans for a little recreation because you deserve it. Libra, today you will feel very creative and ambitious. You might want to go and use your energy to work on an artistic project, or you may want to channel it into other activities such as organizing your home. If you plan for it, there should be plenty of time to do both if you don't mind. Make the most of the day and please don't hesitate to have fun. Scorpio, don't be surprised if you feel super today. Chances are good that you'll enjoy the renewed physical energy with energy to spare. It might be a good day to tackle any project that requires muscle. Perhaps these are household repairs and the tackling of furniture to move. You might want to go to the gym. Whatever the activity, this is a good day to go for it. Sagittarius, the influence of the planets will bring an end to the lethargy and feeling that of lackness today. It's an excellent day to head outside and do something active. Gardening or landscaping can make use of your energy, and creativity, fresh air and physical exertion will benefit your health. Even if you have to work today, there's always the evening to enjoy. Capricorn, take charge of your health today. You likely wake up feeling energetic. Take advantage of the energy boost from the planetary movements to actively do something that maintains your sense of well-being. Consider emotional and spiritual aspects of your health. Sit outside in the fresh air, take a walk, do some gardening, engage in something creative and physical. Aquarius, if you saw something in a craft shop or an art studio that you'd like to buy but can't afford it, consider making it. Even if you don't think you're that artistic, you could surprise yourself if you try. There are resources that novice craft makers can use. Other persons can give you the needed support and instructions. Don't dismiss your ability. Explore this avenue and see about finding a creative niche. Pisces, it's the perfect day to head outside. You're likely to feel the positive energy, and the fresh air, sunshine and physical activity may be long overdue. Even if you have to be inside for work, make the most of your breaks and lunch hours by walking. This evening could be an opportune time to get together with friends if possible. This has been your daily morning horoscope for Monday, 17th August 2026. Do have yourself a great and wonderful day.
It is a very beautiful Monday morning, which means new week, new possibilities. Good morning, everyone. My name is Shanra. I'm your host right here on the DVS This Morning Show. But before we get into anything morning show, let's go check in with our news team for our usual morning news highlights.
Good morning. St. Lucia's tourism sector appears to be weathering the impact of a higher U.S. travel advisory, with the industry reporting only limited cancellations so far. But as the United States urges its citizens to exercise increased caution when visiting the island, tourism officials say the development is a reminder that St. Lucia cannot afford to rely too heavily on one market. The SLHDA CEO, Norani Aziz, says diversifying the island's visitor base is critical while protecting its strong tourism ties with the United States.
Notwithstanding that, I do believe that the policy architects are mindful of this, and they're also mindful of the negative impact if some sort of geopolitical issues were to arise internationally, and in an effort to try to widen the base in terms of our market source, I know that there have been discussions with the Tourism Authority and commitments from them to look at penetrating the Latin American market. Diversifying our source markets, I think, is in our best interest as a small island.
Mr. Aziz, however, stresses diversifying should not come at the expense of the United States, which remains one of the island's largest and most important tourism markets. He says maintaining and strengthening that relationship remains a priority, even as efforts continue to attract visitors from new markets. Officers from the St. Lucia Fire Service responded at approximately 3:32 p.m. to a reported stabbing incident near Diddy's Supermarket on Darling Road. The incident occurred on Thursday, 13th August 2026. Upon arrival at the scene, officers found one adult male in need of assistance. It was reported that he had been assaulted in the lower back by a known individual. An assessment of the patient revealed a single puncture wound to the lower back area. He was treated at the scene, then transported to a medical facility for further medical care. St. Lucia's national identity is once again at the center of debate in the Senate, with lawmakers calling for greater emphasis on the country's motto, pledge, and other national symbols. The discussion comes amid growing concerns about crime, violence, and social division, with senators arguing that a stronger sense of patriotism and purpose could help bring about positive change.
Because we are all St. Lucians at the end of the day. And we will not be able to advance that idea of St. Lucian if there are not conscious measures taken to increase that. I note, Madam President, that in my days at school, civics was a very important aspect. Unfortunately, I don't see civics being taught in schools in the same manner as when I was young. And I don't know if there is any correlation, Senator Poyot, between the lack of teaching of this and the indiscipline we're seeing. I don't know.
Senator Preville says despite the differences among St. Lucians, he believes that uniting around a common goal could help reduce violence and confusion among citizens. He recalled his own upbringing and the enforcement of civic duties at every level of society, which he says contributed to national development. The St. Lucia Bureau of Standards, the SLBS, will host a workshop on August 26 aimed at helping local fruit juice producers understand the proper labeling requirements. The hybrid event, running from 9:30 to noon at the Bureau's training room, comes as authorities seek to address the illegal sale of unlabeled pre-packaged juices. Topics will include preservatives, date marking, batch numbers, and guidance on AI-generated labels. The workshop will also clarify assessment and enforcement processes. Organizers say proper labeling protects consumers and helps local producers improve quality and build confidence in the local marketplace. Interested persons, of course, can register using the link provided on the Bureau's page, or you can find the telephone number in the telephone directory, if people still use those. These are your top stories. Thanks for watching.
Thank you, News Team, so much for those highlights. And DBS family, thank you as always for always making DBS your #1 leader and joining us this morning. But we have to take our very first commercial break, so stay with us. We'll be back with more right after these. Welcome back to the DVS This Morning Show. Now, with me is no stranger, but she's here in a different capacity. You may be familiar with her through pageantry because she is a pageant girl, but not today. Today, we're speaking with the managing director of SoFyerie Promotions. Now, those girls that you see, well, should I say, not girls, but all the brand representatives?
Brand ambassadors.
Brand ambassadors,
yeah.
that's the word I'm looking for, who represent various brands, the lady who is in charge of them. So, Consuelo, I want to welcome you to the DVS Good Morning Show.
Thank you. Hello.
It's a pleasure having you here. Now, for those of you, St. Lucia, who are not familiar with Consuelo, give us a little background into you. Yes, you could dabble a little bit into pageantry, but not too much because we're talking about SoFyerie today.
Yes. Okay. Actually, funny enough, I don't think that I've even considered myself a pageant girl recently.
Really?
Yeah, retired pageant girl. All right. But yes, anything to do with stage, female development, brand development, I would say that's definitely me. Also customer service, hospitality, that's your girl. So I would say as it relates to SoFyerie,
It wasn't too far from your line of work.
no, not at all. 16 years ago to be exact.
Wow.
Yeah. I have a teenager on my hands. Yeah. So 16 years ago, I decided that I wanted to formulate a talent agency where I could provide talent, push ladies, push girls, as they would say in the past, that could represent and adequately represent brands in St. Lucia. And so I started SoFyerie Promotions. Back then, I was a promotional ambassador myself. And then I realized that I could not be everything that I wanted to be to people. So at that point, I had to
take a step back
and definitely put young ladies in the forefront and show them what they could do, how they could be the best of themselves, also representing not just other brands, but their brand.
Correct. And for those of you who don't know, I'm actually a SoFyerie old girl. I consider myself a little OG. So from time to time, I do dabble into brand representative whenever the need arises, right? Right.
Yes,
So see you guys for Carnival 2020, what, 6? 7? 27. Now, Consuelo, tell us a little bit into SoFyerie Promotions. Where did this love for brand representation and honing the talent of young females come about?
Well, I was actually a brand ambassador myself once upon a time. This is even before SoFyerie started. And I can remember at that point the stigma that was attached to ladies representing brands. And it wasn't necessarily the best. You know, there were a lot of negative things being said, what it is that the ladies would do on promotions and all of that. And I figured that I wanted to continue it because I enjoyed the experience, but I wanted to change
the narrative.
The narrative, what the outlook was. And for me, I wanted it to be that the ladies didn't just have a pretty face, but they could also walk the walk, talk the talk. And like I said before, they represented their brand and the brand of the company that they were representing. So with that, I'm like, okay, you know what? Let me start my own agency and train the ladies. And don't just put them out there, but make them prepared for the world ahead.
Correct. And when you say train them, are you specifically just talking about like how to walk, how to talk, makeup? What comes into that?
Everything. So I like that you asked that question. So we would have like really robust training sessions, and it would indeed include how to walk in heels, how to dress for the occasion, speech communication, how to do their makeup, little tips in terms of how to do their hair. So we would really try to encompass everything, because one thing that we would say, or one of our taglines, is that it's not just a job, it's a lifestyle.
Correct.
So you know, you could leave SoFyerie Promotions at any point in time, but when you leave, you need to ensure that you remain that beautiful, poised woman that we've trained you to be.
Correct. Now, I've noticed that, you know, they refer to the girls as promo girls, but with SoFyerie, you refer to them as promotional ambassadors.
Yes.
Is there a reason for that?
Yes, because I wanted to definitely, like you said, change the narrative. And I feel like promo girls is so, you know, I don't want to use the word déclassé, but it's just like it's a term that we throw about.
Right.
But when you say a brand ambassador, you understand that it's all encompassing. This is a prestigious individual that is taking the brand to a new height. You know, whereas a promo girl, it's just, hey, I come, I show up, I look pretty, and that's it.
That's
you know?
Yeah.
So, yes.
Now, what are some of the brands that SoFyerie Promotions has represented in the past and currently? Because I know you've mentioned that, you know, they represent brands, they walk the walk, but what are some of the brands that SoFyerie has under their belt?
So
under its belt?
I can say that we have probably had almost every single brand that
Oh,
you can
wow.
think of walk through our doors at one point in time or another. More presently, we work with Rubis, Digicel, Heineken, and that would be their various brands under Heineken. So Strongbow, Desperado, lots of different
so
brands,
much to mention.
so much to mention. But I can say that we've worked with a lot of top brands, not just locally but internationally as well. So I'm proud to say that we've worked with the Diageo products, the Bacardi products. We've worked with Moet and Chardon.
Nice.
So we have had quite a lot of brands under our belt.
Now, are you guys recruiting at this time? Because I know girls listening be like, I want to do that.
Right.
How could they be a part of SoFyerie?
So I will say that we are out of our peak season at the moment.
Okay.
So, but it is not wrong for you to try to apply right now. But I like to be honest with people. If you apply right now, then there isn't that much going on at this point in time. But we can always get you ready for peak season again.
Okay.
So feel free to reach out on Instagram, SoFyerie Promotions. We'll look out for you. Make sure that you tell us a little bit about yourself. Send us a few photos. Let us know just a few details about you. Your age, your name, what you like to do, where you live, that sort of thing.
Awesome. Well, Consuelo, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to give us the 411s on SoFyerie Promotions and how we can be a part. I look forward to seeing more of SoFyerie because they've been taking over the internet. They're all over Instagram, especially with the season that just passed. So I'm expecting even greater things. And like I said, y'all probably see me on the road for 2027 with SoFyerie.
I'm holding you to that. Right?
What do the girls say these days? What, clock it?
Yes.
With that, guys, we're going to take a quick break, but stay with us. We'll be back right here with the DVS This Morning Show. DVS family, welcome back to the morning show, and I noticed you brought some friends, so welcome to everybody. You are right on time. Now for this segment of our show, we're going to talk about the skin a little bit. Now, these days we're all into skincare. We want to glow, we want to look our best and feel the best, and as such you have to be with the best. You get the best care from the best. So I'm in the heart of Castries right now, and I'm with Britney, owner, CEO, proprietor of Luminous Skin Aesthetics, and she's here with us this morning to give us some little tips and tricks on how to take care of the skin, and of course to tell us more about her business and what got her started. Hey Britney, welcome to the morning show.
Thank you so much for having me.
It is my pleasure. Now that you are here with us, I want you to just go ahead and tell St. Lucia a little bit about yourself and how long you've been in the skin business and just the nature of your business.
Okay, so my name is Britney and I own Luminous Skin Esthetics. I have been in Castries for about 1.5 years. I've been in the skin industry for a little over 3 years now. So at my spa, I offer waxing, intimate bleaching, and facial services. In terms of skincare, everybody's skin needs is very, very unique to them. So I like to think of this as a little safe haven for my clients to come, and we are both learning about your skin and how to care for it, the things that need to be done. Just a little general overview in terms of skincare. What you really need, a lot of people think that they need a very long and strict regimen to have good skin. That is not the case at all. A basic cleanser for your skin type, your moisturizer for your skin type, and sunscreen is that is the essential group that you really need to start off in your skincare journey.
Now you mentioned skin type. Now I would assume that there are multiple different skin types, but what are the most popular skin types, and what are some of the things that people suffer with that skin type, in terms of, when I say suffer, like oily skin, open pores, that sort of a thing, and how do we correct it, or how do you correct it here at Luminous Skin Aesthetics?
Okay, so there isn't really a way or a need really to correct your skin type. Your skin is your skin, you love your skin, and you just need to know what to do to care for the skin. So we have dry skin that is just, generally on the drier side, that needs a lot of moisture. So when you have dry skin, you think about things that will overly, hydrate. You get some very good vitamin C moisturizers to add with the radiance, to help with the radiance, because when the skin is dry, it tends to look a little dull. There tends to be a little texture as well sometimes. So that is some tips for your dry skin. Focus on your hydration, a hydrating cleanser, a moisturizer that has intense hydration, and your sunscreen just to seal everything off. If your skin is oily, which is another skin type,
Which would be me, oily skin.
if your skin is oily, then the skin still needs moisture, just not as much as your dry skin type, right? So you get a moisturizer specific to, again, oily skin, something that is going to help to manage the oil production. So you're not going to be causing, it's not going to be causing an excessive amount of oil,
Right.
and you know, that kind of gooey look on the face. You don't want that. It's just going to propel sweat, and that can lead to acne, breakouts, and all of that. So for my oily skin, you still need to moisturize. Just get a moisturizer for oily skin. You use your cleanser for oily skin, and you seal it off with your sunscreen.
Now, I know you also address things like hyperpigmentation. I know you do, what's this thing called where you put the mask over the LED, you do microdermabrasion.
Right,
Tell us a little bit about these things and what they actually do for the skin.
Okay, so we're starting off with the microdermabrasion. So think of microdermabrasion as a way to kind of grate off any dead skin, any buildup that is under there, again, which will lead to luminous skin, right? You get me? So microdermabrasion is going to help to soften the skin. It's going to help to reveal that glow, and the benefit, one of the benefits is the fact that it helps with hyperpigmentation, because imagine you have a buildup of skin and you're taking off a little layer each time. Obviously your skin is going to look brighter, lighter, so you have some hyperpigmentation treatment in there. The LED therapy, it is light therapy. Each light provides a specific it addresses a specific concern. So let's say you're struggling with acne, you use the blue light. That in itself will help to manage the oil production, kill the acne causing bacteria in the skin. Red light therapy, anti-aging, wrinkles, fine lines, rejuvenation. That's what we use the red light therapy. I can go on and on.
Yeah.
We have the blue light, not the blue light, sorry, the purple light. And that is good as well. It serves the same purpose as the red light. However, if you're suffering with melasma, the red light can actually trigger that melasma and cause the skin to become darker. So you use the purple light instead.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, it does.
See, it's a lot of interesting stuff here at Luminous Skin Aesthetics. Now, you do have a current promotion going on.
Yes,
Tell us a little
I
bit about
do.
that so that St. Lucia can, maximize on this promotion.
Yes, so I do have a promotion that actually starts from today.
Okay.
Yeah, it starts from today and it ends on the 22nd of August for facials again. So that promotion involves microdermabrasion, LED therapy, and the products that I use will be specific to your skin needs.
With that said, St. Lucia, if you want more information, you want to do a consultation with Luminous Skin Aesthetics, I assure you that you should reach out. With that said, give them your social media handles and your number so they can reach out to you to either book a service, get a consultation on their skin type, to just support the business.
Okay, great. So my contact details, you could reach me on WhatsApp, or you could contact me on 712-4984, or just shoot me a message on Instagram. It's Luminous Skin SLU.
All right, and there you have it, St. Lucia. With that said, we are going to jump into a quick commercial break, but on the flip side, more for you right here on the DBS Good Morning Show.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this morning's SocaCize session. Leading the wine is Sarah and myself, Shani. Let's get ready to flaunt with the SocaCize. This morning, we will be doing a Bacchanal warm-up routine. Let's get ready to flaunt with the SocaCize. Cross, cross, head. 4, 3, 2, and... Again. 2 more. Last one. push back and twist, and hold it there. 4, 3, 2, push back, and hey. 4, 3, 2, squeeze, and 4, 3, 2, 1, drop it out. Hey. 4, 3, 2, 1, 2 up, push. Awa, we're not doing it. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Last one. Cross, knee. Hey. One more. Push. And hey. Hold it. Push, push. 4, 3, 2, squeeze it. 4, 3, 2, 1, 8. 4, 3, 2 up, let's go. We will. Oh no. Last one. Cross, knee. Hey. Last one. Push. Hold it. Take it up. Roll it. Push, push. Take it up. And squeeze it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hop it out. Four, 3, 2, 1. That was this morning's session. We hope you are feeling sexy, sultry, and strong. Have a wonderful day.
And this is how we bring the curtains down and close off another one of your DVS morning show. Family, thank you guys so much for always joining us so early in the morning to kickstart your day. Whatever it is, enjoy the day, be productive, be fruitful, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for more of your DVS morning show. Shanro is out. See you tomorrow.